So the next printer we have is the Makerbot Replicator, and they're all over there. They all look really pretty and have nice lights. And so how you put a file onto those is you come over to this computer. It'll always be here, always be logged in, should be good to go. And so you go ahead and you open up Makerbot Print, which is right here. Ooh. Open it up. Here it is. It opens up. And then you find your file. You plug it in the computer, the USB, with your file on it. Open up the window with your file. You take it and you drag it into here. And it'll automatically place it onto the print bed. And so there's a couple of things you want to check for. You want to go under this right-hand side, and you want to look at these different options. Just check that if it's a millimeter part, millimeters, or if you want to change to inches, centimeters, whatever. Print settings is the most important one. Extruder type, don't have to change that. Don't change that. Don't have to change that for the most part. Most important thing you want to look at is going to be the infill density. 10% is good for most parts. You can bump it up to 12 or 13, 15% maybe if you want a really strong part. We're just going to keep ours at 10. And then you can also add a raft and a support if you want to. So we're going to add a raft and add some supports as well. And once you do that, just click away. Click that box. And then you can go into here. And if you select your part, you can change the orientation. You can rotate it 90 degrees. You can move it. And we're just going to lay it flat here. And then you can also scale your part. So you type in here a percentage. You can type in 200, and it'll automatically scale it up to 200%.
Wow.
And if you want to make it half that size, type in 50, and it'll go back down to 50%.
So small.
We're going to bring ours back up to the original 100, and here it is. So exit out of that box. Next step is to go ahead, click down here, and all of our Makerbot printers are listed on this list. And so you choose which printer you want to print on. And so we're going to print on our buddy Squanchy. I'm going to click on him, pulls up Squanchy's profile. So you can see this is a camera onboard Squanchy that shows the print bed, the printer, see if anything is printing. Nothing is printing. Perfect. So let's go ahead and start to print. So ready to print? Perfect. Let's click print. So we click print, and it'll automatically slice the object and send it over to the printer and start to print. And it's slicing right now, as you can see, preparing print, sending print job. And as soon as it's done sending the print job, we're going to come down here to this button and say start print.
So in order to change the filament on these Makerbots, we're going to go to the menu on the printer, and we're going to select filament. And you're going to go in filament, and I would like to unload the current filament. So I'm going to press unload, and it's going to heat up. Now that it's heated up and the unloading stage is complete, we can press continue, and then we're going to unload it by simply pulling it out like that. And then we push down this lever, pull this up, like that, and then we'll unwind it like this. And then I'll pull this off. And then I'm going to look for the holes on the back of the spool so I can feed it through there, and then keep it taut, so then it's safe for storage purposes. And now we're going to take this to the bottom left drawer of these cabinets, which holds all of the new Makerbot filament. I'm going to open it up. Wow, look at all the filament. So what I'm going to do is I will choose, how about ugly orange? Great. So I'm going to open up this bag of orange. But before I do anything else, I'll put this gray filament into this bag. That way it keeps it nice for later. And the humidity doesn't affect it as much. So I'm going to put it back in the respective area. And I'm going to unhook the filament. Now I can see that it's a little bent on the end of the filament, so I'm going to cut that part off. because that won't feed very well into the machine. I'm going to cut it off. And then I'll throw away my scraps in the trash, like a good person.
What a good person.
What a good person, I know. And now to put it back on, I simply hold the edge and then slide it onto here. Lock it into place and then feed it through. Until it comes out the other end. All right. So now that it's out the other end, I'm going to hold this and press load filament. And now it says that now that it's, even though it's already heated, the filament is going to be extruding. And then I'll press that button when I see that happen. So I'm going to feed it into the hole up here until I feel it. Push it down until I feel the machine grab it. And then I'm going to look in the bottom and see if filament's coming out. And there's the gray color that was there earlier, and there's the orange. So now that that's there, I can press OK with the button, and that's it. I'll put this back down, and now you have loaded the filament.